I got to deal with an influencer at my job today. I work at Target, right? And people come in a lot of the time filming TikToks, YouTube videos. As long as they're being respectful and they're not causing issues, if you don't really care, if I'm being honest, I don't usually say anything. My manager doesn't usually say anything, as long as they're not, like I said, causing issues. But this girl, no. This girl was different. So at the start of my shift, this girl walks in the front doors and she has this giant ring light, not even a selfie light, you know, one of those little selfie ring lights. No, she has a full-on, like 6-foot tall tripod ring light and some other equipment. I don't know what it was, but I just saw the ring light and she had some other stuff in her hand. This girl, I know she was in there for 2 hours because, like I said, it was at the beginning of my shift when I saw her walk in. Well, about 2 hours later, this woman comes up to me and she's like, hey, I just want to let you know that there's someone over there filming. I don't know what she's doing, but she's filming something and no one can go down the aisles because she's blocking it with all of this equipment she has, which I don't know why she has this much equipment, but she has all this equipment with her. And she's yelling at people when they try to go down the aisle because I guess they're in her shot or something. About that time, that older woman she was talking about walks over to me. So she tells me I turned down the aisle, I was looking somewhere else, and I didn't see the tripod that was in the middle of the aisle. Said I accidentally knocked it over, I helped her pick it up, and I apologized. And she tells me that this girl just started screaming and cussing and just going off on her because she'd accidentally knocked over her tripod. I told the woman, don't worry, I'll go over there right now. So I walk over there, and this girl, this influencer, is over there filming, I don't know what. She's over there filming. Tell the girl, hey, you can't be filming anymore, can you please stop? And she just loses her ever-loving mind. I've never seen someone act like this before. I've seen it online, but I've never seen it in person. He starts going off on me about how, do you even know who I am? How many followers I have? You don't even understand. I'm giving your store free promotion. I'm just sitting there, not saying anything. And so I walk off because I don't want to deal with her to go get my manager. And I tell my manager what's happened. And so she comes back over with me and my manager tells the girl, okay, you need to leave because we've already had some complaints and now you're going off on my employee. You need to leave. So this girl doubles down and is screaming at my manager the exact same thing. Do you even know who I am? How many followers I have? I'm giving you free promotion, blah, 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 blah. And my manager's just like, this is Target. We don't need your free promotion. And so my manager's like, get your stuff and go. So she grabs it all up. She's pissed off, you can tell. And so she starts storming towards the front of the store. And while she's making her way there, she's shoving and pushing stuff onto the floor. I mean, grabbing stuff off of shelves and throwing it onto the floor. And as she's destroying the store, her path of destruction to the front door, she's still cussing us out. My manager had enough of it at that point and said, okay, you're done. Don't come back here. You're banned. Goodbye. She's still storming out the door. She got a little bit of karma because as she turned around and was walking towards the door, she looked over her shoulder and is, still mouthing off at us. And she almost ran into the glass door. And then that really made her mad because she was embarrassed and she knocked her ring light into it. So I don't know if it's broken or what. But she was still screeching like a freaking banshee. Of course, everyone is now paying attention to the screeching girl at the front of the store. Maybe that was her whole goal. She just wanted the attention. I don't know. I don't know who she is. I've never seen her on TikTok before. I hope I never see her in person again because that was not a person I want to deal with. But unfortunately, because I work in retail, I deal with these people all the time. They're just usually not influencers.